Hello and welcome back to another character preview video. My name's Lumin and today we're having a look at Stormstriker. Stormstriker is a free-to-play hyperactive 5v5 PvP third-person shooter with colourful hero characters, action-packed gameplay featuring swords and magic, and an emphasis on teamwork. It also looks a whole lot like a certain game that we know from a certain company. I'm not going to mention any names here, but the inspiration is obvious. And I don't think it's the worst possible thing. I feel like a lot of things could be learned both ways. This game has a very interesting set of characters that we're going to have a look at in just a moment. And then we're also going to check the battle pass out. But if you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about Stormstriker, you can do so by following the links below, or you can just download the game. It's free. There doesn't even seem to be anything that costs money in this game. You can't go into the store and buy skins. You can't buy the battle pass. That's also free. It's pretty cool to see that. I mean, I'm sure it won't stay like that forever, seeing that it's a free-to-play game and they have to make their money somehow. But yeah, it's nice to see that right off the bat, that they start in ethically, I suppose. Anyway, we're going to jump in. You can use the timestamps to jump between the different parts of this video. I'm going to say that I will sort of brush over a lot of this stuff here. I'll have a quick peek at the abilities of each hero that we jump into and have a look at. But for the most part, we're just going to sort of look at the lore of the heroes, look at what abilities they have, look at the way it works, and then move on. Not going to do like a full deep dive and cover every little detail, but you will be able to see all the details on your screen. And you can obviously, as I said, just jump in for yourself if it looks interesting. So let's get started. On one quick related point, related to the hero gallery at least, there are 3 heroes that you can see when you go into the training grounds that are sort of somewhat in the game, but they're not accessible yet. There's 1 damage hero and 2 support heroes, so I imagine those will be coming soon as well. We don't have any details on them as of yet, however. Right, carry on. First up, we're going to do the tanks, then the damage heroes, then the support. We have Maximus, Knight Commander of the Hero Assembly. And yeah, guys, that's not a hammer, that's an axe, okay? However, this thing on his hand at the front here is in fact a shield. And yes, he looks familiar. In the war against the Demon Legion Bloodstorm, General Arius Maximus lost his family and became crippled. He swore to establish an absolute order to prevent such war from ever happening again. With the help of his Magitech army, he rose once again as the Guardian of the Hero Assembly. So he doesn't have any special skins right now. Some of the characters do, some don't. This one right now does not. And these are his skills. I'm not going to read every little bit of text for you here. I will just show you this. And I will say that I really like the way that their skill system works. It's something that I feel Overwatch could learn from. I get the idea. I have this, you know, nagging feeling that this is something Overwatch had planned for Overwatch 2, but it never came to be, where they had like talents for the abilities where you could change the ability. You know, so what's going on here basically is there's a basic attack, then you got the right click, which is a shield, then you've got Verdict here, which gathers strength to swing the axe to do great damage, but then you have your R and Shift abilities, which have multiple versions. So here you have Chain of Justice, which inflicts damage and slows, and pulls enemies in, and this one sends enemies flying and then deals damage. So it's like exactly the opposite of one another, which is fantastic. It's really cool. Then here's Iron Blood Retribution, which strikes enemies and stuns them, and then this one is a Mighty Roar that stuns and slows enemies in a cone. Once again, very cool that you can actually have your hero set up in a different way from other people's heroes. Then the ultimate is called Ultimatum of the Hero Assembly. It's pretty cool. Leap into the sky and stomp your enemies. So yeah, it's a nice system that they have. It's a nice way to handle abilities, and it looks like it's a refreshing change, at least an interesting spin on what we know and love from other games out there. Anyway, that's this guy, Maximus. Next up we have Warmonger, the wrestling champion. As the sole survivor and warrior of a tribe of giants, Romu is a hero obsessed with his reputation. Despite living in a peaceful world after the war, he gained fame as a masked warmonger in the League of Champions. Longing for a fight against warriors of true might, Romu threw himself into the chaos of the battlefield. Yeah, he also looks kind of familiar. This is basically The Rock in a tiki mask. I'm not going to complain. He looks pretty cool. No skins on this guy, unfortunately. And these are his skills. If you want to check them out, you can just pause the video or something like that. He's got a basic attack. He's got a flex that gives him a shield. Then he's got, once again, this guy only has one ability with a multi-choice on, which is fine. And I feel like they'll all be a little different where that's concerned. He has Totem Buster over here, which is a leap and a strike. And then damage and airborne enemies by flying and striking them. So this is like a upwards splash attack, and that's a downwards leap attack. Then he's got Choke Slam, Boulder Tackle, and Royal Rumble. Become unstoppable and charge forward, grabbing an enemy before leaping high into the air and smashing them into the ground to deal damage and stun all enemies in a wide AoE. Sort of sounds like that wrestling game, the Battle Royale that they had for a little while. Similar to that. This whole character feels similar to that. Yeah, kind of cool. Kind of cool. And he looks sick too. Then we have Eveleen, which is like a massive departure from the ones we just saw. It's like she really doesn't look like a tank, but obviously her technology here is what's making her tanky. She's the goddess of the first civilization. Eveleen is the sole survivor, there's a lot of sole survivors in this game, of the first civilization, long forgotten in history. She is the protector of the gemstone Pendora, the original source of mana, while defending Pandora, that's Pen and that's Pan, from the malevolent dark elves who sought to exploit its power. Eveleen sacrificed herself and fell into a deep sleep. She has now awoken to a chaotic world where she must regain her powers to put an end to the cycle of senseless chaos. That's some real deep lore right there. Okay. Her abilities. Oh yeah, see, it's exactly as I said. They have different ones. I really like that. It would be kind of sick to see if one of the heroes has like a choice on like their basic attack, where they can have two different basic attacks. So to sort of recap, the first tank we looked at had this ability and this ability. E and R could be swapped. Then the other one just had E, and now this one has E and Shift, which is cool. Yeah, I like it. Quantum Cube, that's just a regular attack. Antimatter Field, that's a shield. Well, it's not an attack, but a shield. Time-space lockdown, that removes stun and slow from a target and grants them a barrier. That's cool. So she's more of a support tank. Hadron Wave, a gravitational wave to damage enemies within a semicircle. It's a barrier proportional to the number of enemies hit as well. That's cool. That's cool. Disruption and protection, I suppose. Tachyon Field, movement speeds increase for 2 seconds. End the skill to deal damage to nearby enemies. That's cool. What is this? Accretion Disc. Pull in and damage nearby enemies, and exotic matters knock back enemies and damage and slow them. Alright, and then the ulti's Event Horizon. I feel like every one of these abilities' names sound familiar. Antimatter Cube to pull enemies in. Chain and damage them. Okay. After 6 seconds, pull the enemies linked by chain once more to deal damage. It would be cool if they had, because you can actually watch. There's usually like videos you can watch. You know, you can go over here and you can click on how to play. Then it shows a full video of this hero. But it'd be cool if they put the videos for the skills in here as well. It's unnecessary, of course, but it would be nice. Next up, we have Volf. Jeez, look at the size of those fists. Wow. That's taken the fists we saw in Arcane to like a whole nother level. How does he carry those things? What the hell? Okay, Conqueror of a Lawless City. Wow, that actually even sounds like Arcane. Volf was a living legend who once conquered a notorious crime city with just his fists. After losing both his arms trying to save his sworn brother, Bernhard, he was forced into retirement. Yet, upon hearing that Bernhard had become corrupted and turned against humanity, Volf put on his Magitech gauntlet and returned to the battlefield to clear his brother's name. Okay, so his arms are off there by the elbows. Or what am I seeing here? Skill info. Flame on! Okay, shoot a fireball that deals damage. Charged, shoot a concentrated ball of energy. Passive, skill become instantly charged on kill or assist. Tenacity takes on a defensive stance. That's cool. A barrier, and the barrier is proportionate to damage received. That's kind of cool. Combo, quickly charge forward to knock back enemies. Fiery uppercut over here. Righteous strike is leap into the air before swiftly slamming the ground to deal damage. This sounds like Doomfist. God. Then we have shift is daring dash. Gain momentum to leap forward, and then this one just dashes forward. But I guess you're also invincible during it, because it's called invincible charge. Maximum Volf. Overload the gauntlets for 12 seconds, releasing a wave of heat that deals damage. After, continue dealing damage to nearby enemies and slow them. Gain a barrier for each enemy hit. Okay, I mean, this is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Again, you can see the inspiration. Definitely. The characters all look a little familiar. And that's it for the tanks. We're going to move on to damage now. Bernhard. Oh, interesting. That's the brother. All right. Damn, he looks cool. He's actually the first one we have with a skin. Let's check. Yeah, he only had the one. This guy's got a skin. So, Berserker. As one of the original members of Stormstrikers, Bernhard Kruger saved the world from the Archdemon. However, he was betrayed by a trusted comrade and falsely accused. Having lost everything, he joined forces with the Demon Legion Bloodstorm and became the wielder of the demonic sword Hellhound. He was reborn as a Berserker of blood and slaughter. So, I'm going to guess right now, before I even look, that the other skin is going to be the origin skin. What do you guys think? Let's peek. No. No, it just says Holy Warrior. I mean, that's the default. It's like a Hell Warrior and Holy Warrior. I mean, I don't know. It's still the same sword. It's a really cool skin, but it's still the same sword. Let's look at his abilities. Frenzied Dance. This is our first DPS character. Keep that in mind. So there's like, this is damage stuff, not tanking stuff. I also feel like there's a lot more here than with something like Overwatch. Like, you have a lot of abilities, don't you? I feel like it's going to be very spammy when you actually play. I don't know. Frenzied Dance. Swing the greatsword to deal damage. Upon hitting consecutive attacks or using a skill, increased attack speed. Okay. Death Pursuit. Gain rage when attacking enemies. Use 1 bar of rage to do a short charge and deal damage. Okay. And it keeps going after that. Bloodthirst. Immediately recover HP and gain Bloodthirst for 6 seconds. Then we have Inferno Strike, which is leap and powerfully slam to damage and airborne enemies. Oh, okay, so I misunderstood. Maybe this is damage and knock them into the air. So this is very weird, but I think that's what it means. Then we have Rampage and Fury Launcher, Crimson Slash to slow and damage enemies on hit. It's kind of cool. Once again, I love this that you can choose. Blitzkrieg, dash across a long distance, making the first enemy hit airborne. God. Yeah, it's the word in that sucks. Then swing down. Charge 2 successive times to deal damage. Okay. And then finally, Eternal Hellblade. Swing the greatsword with the power of Madness. Okay. I don't know how much power Madness has, but there it is. To deal damage and gain lifesteal for 12 seconds. Can be used 3 times. And if an enemy is killed during the strike duration, it can be used again. Cool. That's Bernhard. Can't really see much of the character. He's like, I don't know, he's looking down. But anyway, it's a cool looking character. Yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. We're going to go across and across. So next up's Akira. Huh. Nice hair physics. Wow. This is the spell sword. Akira is the warrior belonging to the family of the fox goddess who sealed the wicked demon sword, Marakumo. Wow. After losing his lord, Suzihime, to an ambush from the Imuji King, the chief of the Demon Legion Bloodstorm, he now wields the demon sword and walks the path of Shura, cutting down all who stand between him and the reclamation of his lord. Okay, this is a... Oh my god. A masterwork on how not to write an introduction for a character. There are like 6 things here that I do not understand. 6 different names being dropped that have absolutely no context. I understand that you want the lore to be deep, but that's a step too far, man. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, I mean, sure, maybe this works for some people. They want the deep lore. I don't know, man, whatever. I'm sorry, I don't want to like offend anyone, but it sounds like a VTuber intro this. Which is cool, it's cool. They are very cool more often than not. But like, it's like all this lore for the sake of having lore, you know? Not... I'm sorry, I'm stopping now. Okay, Windblade. Jeez, man, that is a massive description for the basic attack. A wave of energy for the blade to deal damage. Other skills cannot be empowered through the skill. When Akira lands an attack, he gains demonic energy. I'm only reading this because I want to know why there's so much text, okay? So, if a skill is used while at max demonic energy, or a different skill is used at the instant an attack hits, empowered skills will be activated. Passive 2. Akira recovers HP on all successive or successful attacks, with the exception of Windblade. Alright, Decimation. Unleash a portion of the Demon Sword power to slice and deal damage. Yeah. Enhanced. Slice 1 more to deal damage. Okay. Once more. Raise the sword, this is dimensional slash, and strike the closest enemy in range to deal damage. Enhanced. Unleash an extra slash that deals damage. Right on. Flash bang. After a charge, quick draw the sword to damage and airborne an enemy. Okay. And then you can also attack all enemies in the line. Soul snatch. Scatter 4th demonic energy. Then recall it to pull in and damage enemies. Okay. For every attack, a different skill can be used. Some of these are really like, this is intense. There's so much here. Bato Jutsu. Batu Jutsu? I don't know how to say this, I'm sorry. Slice to deal damage. Spin to deal damage. Wow, okay, there you go. That's more like it, man. That's my kind of tooltip. Third eye. Begin counterattacking for 0.6 seconds. During the counterattack, become unstoppable and gain barrier. Successful counterattacks will damage enemies. Then he's got demonic form. Submit to the demon sword for 12 seconds, resetting the cooldowns of third eye. Okay, that's the counterattack. Skills that can be empowered will always be empowered. Okay, there you go, man. Interesting character. Wow. Jeez. Alice. Whoa, that's sick. Wow, that is a cool looking character. Man. This is the Paladin of Wind. I'd pick this one. I'd pick this one. Dude, it's a little, I just want to say, I want to point out that not that I'm like, you know, but I'm just going to say that this is a little skimpy right here. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, right. If this is not the poster child for the game, then I don't know. I actually think the poster child is different. But anyway, let's carry on. I'm just going to carry on and try not to look up her skirt. That's impossible, by the way. Hero intro. Born between a human and an elf, Alice is the half-elf lord of House Northwood. To protect her lands from incoming attacks of the Demon Legion Bloodstorm, Alice was chosen by Stormbringer, the holy sword of wind that was concealed in Northwood. Reborn as a paladin of the wind, she now wields the power of the sword to protect the innocent. Better intro, much better. You know, they call back to stuff that they've just mentioned. They don't have too many names dropped. Good. I like that. I'm looking at her other skin quickly. Wow. Damn. I mean, Skimpy is the name of the game here, right? Skimpy is the name of the game. Really cool. I mean, I much prefer this skin, but that's also really nice. Full conversion skin. That sword looks sick. Alright, skills. Wind Slash. Yeah. On hit, the next attack will be performed with a slight leap. Holy Chase. Dash to the target and deal damage. If there's an enemy in line of movement, immediately stop and attack. Launch Blade of Wind to slow enemies. Okay, Vortex Stinger, that's Blade Gust and Holy Chase, by the way. Do a quick charge to pierce through enemies and deal damage. Yeah, Gale Strike. Smash the ground to deal damage. Charge, Leap, Slam Down to deal damage to enemies and send them airborne. This seems like a very straightforward hero. I kind of like that about this. Yeah, oh, Rise in Wind, Leap into the air. That's amazing. Boost in Wind. Bend in the wind to a will and dash. Okay, Divine Tempest, Unleash the power of wind to damage enemies in a straight line. Can slowly change direction by moving the mouse. Cool. Yeah, this was really nice. This was straightforward. I dig this one. Very nice. Very nice. The Paladin of Wind. Cool. Okay. Raki. That's the poster child of the game right there. And for good reason. This is awesome character design. I like the proportions of the body. They made it look good, but also cute at the same time. This will be appealing to a lot of people. She's got what seems to be, what is that, a kitty hoodie on or something? She's got big, like... Dude, what? I don't know what's going on here. I really just don't know. But I love it. This is like really busy, but I love it. So let's see. She's a kitty girl. Like, yeah, of course. Just, what is she doing? She's vibing to the music. That's what she's doing. Amazing, amazing. Having switched bodies with her owner, Robin, during an experiment, Lucky the cat gained superhuman physique and senses. So wait, what? Where's the owner then? Where's the cat? To fulfill Robin's dreams in her stead. Oh my god, is she just gone? That's kind of grim. Lucky practiced dance and music to become a world-renowned musician. Okay, that's... Right, with her savior, Volf, Lucky joined the Stormstrikers to protect the world, which she wishes to fulfill... Okay, in which she wishes to fulfill her dreams. This is really weird. So... is it a suit? What is the tail? Is it all a suit? I need answers. I'm guessing it's a suit. But she needs to put that on because she still identifies as a cat or something. This is fantastic. I love that character. Okay, Kitty Claw. Scratch with claws. What claws? Okay. Furry Flurry. Oh my god, leap into this. Leap high in target direction, slam the ground. This can be used 2 more successive times. Meow Meow Zoomies. Oh my god, this is fantastic. They're killing it. You guys are killing it. Stormstriker, you guys, you're killing it. I hope one of the devs watches this and I hope they realize how much I appreciate what they did with these ability names and the character design and everything. It's just fantastic. Well done. Meow Meow Zoomies. Dash swiftly on 4 feet for a short amount of time. This is the first character I'll try. I was just going on about the damn paladin before, but this one seems way better. I don't even like cats. Perfect Pounce. Leap slightly forward and slam the ground, dealing damage to nearby enemies before bouncing back up. Meow Percut. Oh my god. Everything. Uppercut to deal damage. Kitty Step. Consume 1 kitty stack. This is just so cutesy and I love it. A short charge. Then the skill cannot be used without kitty stack. Yes, yes. Kitty Rush. Consume 1 kitty stack to dash. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. And then Mew Foon. Okay, it's like a typhoon but with cat. Become a tornado that deals damage over time and inflicts stun on nearby enemies. Okay, when it ends, Raki leaps high in the sky. Pfft, amazing. Best character, probably. Best character. I dig it. Yeah, okay. There we go. Al-Manat. Wow. Oh yeah, dude. Skimpy is the name of the game. Holy... Okay, I'm done. I'll keep it this way. Assassin of the Dune. Al-Manat became infamous as an assassin of the Wasteland, a region far beyond the control of law. Having gained arcane control over sand through her contract with Eveleen, the goddess of the first civilization, she plans to take advantage of heroes to escape this contract and make the ancient power truly her own. Okay. Mischievous, devious. I like it. Throwing daggers, that one explains itself. Sand slash, that's dashing forward and slashing. Good, good, good. Also straightforward, I like that. Arid blade is leap and spin. Deal damage, yep, yep, yep. Talon of the desert, create a Talon of the desert. Target location to attack enemies, okay. Cypher, Harmatan, deal damage constantly to enemies within range. Okay. Hashashin. Is that Hashashin? I'm sorry. I know that probably means something. I'm sorry. I'm just having fun. Okay. Advance a short distance and deal damage. Gotcha. Gotcha. Spirit of the Dune. Enter stealth for 2 seconds. Gain increased movement speed. Use other skills while in stealth will end stealth. Okay. Path to the underworld. Call upon the power of deadly spirits, briefly becoming the harbinger of the dead and dealing extra damage on each successful attack. Killing an enemy resets all cooldowns. Okay, she looks cool. She looks cool. And yeah, I mean, they went all out on these outfits. I kind of dig it. Ray. Cool. Crown Prince of the Aeon Empire. He looks kind of sick. Yeah, why not? Ray Eos Arcrane. The third prince of the Aeon Empire is unparalleled prodigy when it comes to magical arts. By combining his personally developed Magitech gear with Imperial magic, he's created his own frost magic. With this power, he defeated the resurrected Dark Elf Overlord. Now he desires to become the savior of the world, just like his ancestors. I wish he had another skin. He would have had a cool skin. Right on. Frost Blade. Launch a Frost Blade. Nice. Arctic Spike. Throw a spear made of frost. Gotcha, gotcha. Concentrate magical power to deal great damage. Okay. Glacial Explosion. Launch a Frost Shard to deal damage. If charged, the condensed energy deals AoE. Okay. And decreases movement speed. Biting Hailstorm. Rain down jagged hail in the area to deal damage. Arctic Incantation. Create a massive pillar of ice in the target area to deal damage. After a set amount of time, it'll shatter, dealing extra damage and stunning them. Okay. Frost Barrier. Create a massive frost barrier in the target area. It's like May, basically. Frost Trail, become encased in armor of ice barrier and swiftly dash across the ground as if sliding. Lumin Blizzard. Form a magical circle at the target area to greatly slow enemies within range. When the magic circle is complete, it'll deal damage. Okay. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. Our final hero in the damage section is Lucy. She's got another skin. Yes. Vampire Renegade. Dude, they went all out with this. I love it. Lucia Eliade, whatever, is the heir of the vampire lord. Born with powerful blood magic, she was fated to live as the ultimate weapon to lead the Demon Legion Bloodstorm. Oh, she's a baddie! Oh my god, she doesn't look it. However, she's decided to fight for her own freedom instead of slaughter, joining Stormstrikers. Oh! Wow, what an emotional roller coaster this is. She now fights against the Bloodstorm to liberate her people. Right on, okay. What's the other outfit? Night City. Okay, cool, that's very colorful. I like it. Ah, nice. Bloody Shot. There you go. The basic attack can be modified. Deal damage by launching a Spear of Blood. Passive, gain Vamp. If HP is at max, create a barrier of blood. Do a rapid melee attack to deal damage. Vamp. Okay. Scarlet Banish. With a Claw of Blood, knock enemies back and damage them. Shoot a bloody. This is Scarlet Hook. Hand that pulls enemies in and damages them. Vermilion Hand. Airborne enemies with a target area and pull them into the middle to deal damage. Bloody Burst. Throw a lump of blood that explodes upon contact with an enemy and object. Damage dealt on enemies on hit, with great damage dealt to enemies near the center of the attack. Okay. Phantom Phase. Dash for 1.25 seconds, increase in movement speed and jump height. Okay. Within 4 seconds, if reused, return to the marked location. Nice. Scarlet Execution is unleash the wings to leap high and rain down spears of blood, dealing damage. Okay. They'll follow the target in the crosshair. Nice. Interesting character. And that's actually it for damage. Now we have 3 support heroes to look at. This one looks like Lucio. I'm not going to say anything about that just yet, because maybe it doesn't look like Lucio once we actually jump in. We'll see. If he's like music-based or something, that would be, well... This one's a nymph. Alright? Narae. Narae is a descendant of Uremir, a hero of the elves, renowned for defeating the Dark Elves in the distant past. Although she was training to become a nymph to heal the injured Mother Nature, she broke the elven laws and left the sanctuary to take back her friend Bora, who had joined the Demon Legion Bloodstorm. Alright, she looks a little sad. Giga Drive. Oh, that is a really cool looking skin. That's really nice. It's like a mystical one and then a techie one. Very cool. Nice. Alright. Divine Energy. This is the first support hero, by the way. Link an ally with Divine String. The linked ally continuously heals. If the target from the ally becomes too far, or there's an obstacle between them, it'll disappear. This is like Mercy's heal. Scatter yin and yang forward to heal HP of allies and damage enemies. Okay, that's cool. Divine Light. Imbue Divine Energy to heal targeted ally. Imbue Divine Energy to heal target ally or nearby allies. That's a wave and light. Okay. Blessing of Grace. Create a shield by granting a winged garment made of Divine Energy to a target ally. Nice. Wings of Ascension. Use Divine Energy to leap and momentarily hover in the sky. It sounds a lot like Mercy. Wings of Guardian. Swiftly fly and dash to target ally. Okay. Okay. Grace of Huan Wung. Imbue target with Essence of Life to heal them. Healing that surpasses total HP will make a barrier. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Nice. Nice. Next we have Chloe. Oh, that is cute. Alright. Wait. She's a necromancer. What? Alright. Let's read the intro first. I want to look at the skin real bad. Born with the archdemons, from the archdemon's experiment, Chloe is a homunculus lich capable of seeing and manipulating souls through magical necromancy. She regards ghosts as friends and abducts the living for her friends who desire a physical body. To her, there's nothing wrong with her actions, as nobody ever taught her otherwise. Okay. Okay, why didn't she zip up the back? And what's that around her ankle? Ah, okay, it's not a huge difference. It's kind of nice. It's colorful and colorful. Kind of nice. Huh. Very wobbly. Right on. Okay. Whoosh! Horror Bomb. Okay, let's just launch it. It's a pig bomb. You and Chloe befriend a target ally to heal their HP. If it becomes too far, the status will end. Balloon Horror. Summon a Balloon Horror that explodes after 1.8 seconds. It'll stun nearby enemies. Okay. Zoom Horror Car. I don't know. Mounts Horror to gain... Oh, I mean, Jesus, what? Mount the pig? Is it a pig? I don't know. To gain a barrier and dash and increase movement speed. Okay. Boing Horror Ball. Leap and deal damage with knockback to nearby enemies. Restore the HP of nearby allies, excluding self. Tag Freeze. Become unstoppable for 3 seconds, recovering HP and reducing incoming damage. Alright, okay. Hey buddy, let's play. Dash to linked friend and heal their HP. Pressing space while moving or cancel the movement. So much fun! Heal ally for 4.5 seconds during its duration. Chloe becomes unstoppable and gains increased movement speed. That sounds very low, but it's probably quite a lot. Quite impactful. She looks cool. Last character. Sabio. Not Lucio. Oh, jeez. God. Oh no, he's got skates on. Golden Spear of Jaguar. Oh my god. Sabio Rivera is a descendant of the High Priests who hid and protected the Temple of Velem since the ancient times. As a free spirit, he'd always deviated from the old-fashioned path of becoming a high priest. However, when his family was taken by the Demon Legion Bloodstorm, he willingly accepted the Jaguar's golden spear, the symbol of the high priest. He only has the one skin right now, and he looks like he's dancing. Yeah, okay. I mean, Jesus. Golden Spear of Kukul Khan. Damage the enemies by shooting laser at the target area. Wait, okay, that's not what I expected. If the target within the Golden Spear's automata's detection range is hit, do an extra damage. Do an extra attack to deal damage. Okay. Guardian of Automata Kukulkan. Grant barrier and Golden Spear's Guardian Automata to a target. Continuously heals the target. Okay. Reaction grenade. Launch a deadly bomb that explodes, inflicting stun damage on enemies. I'm not sure why they made him on skates and jiving or bopping out to music. It makes no sense to me. The bomb explodes if it's hit by Golden Spear of Kukulkan. Rescue grenade. Launch a support bomb that heals nearby allies. Okay. Let's break dance. Okay, man. Dance to fully recharge Nitro Gliding. Sanctuary of Kukulkan. Leap and slam down the skates to deal damage. Stop enemies and allies within range. Okay. Nitro Gliding. Swiftly dash on skates. Yeah. The next attack will be enhanced. Super Sabio time. Okay. Jump and apply. Yeah, jump and then slam down to break it down, I take it. Guardian Angel. That says angle. Oh no. Of Golden Spear. Is that the only one? That's the only typo, yeah. Maybe it is the Guardian Angle of Golden Spear to nearby allies after landing. For 12 seconds, Nitro Glide and Rapid Recharge. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's actually our last character. I mean, geez, dude. There are some unique designs here. Obviously, some are heavily inspired by Overwatch characters. Even the presentation, like I mentioned here, is very similar, but still okay. And as you can see, their poster child is working hard on the main menu here. So that's it for the heroes in the gallery. There will obviously be more added at some point, and I'm sure there'll be more skins at some point. You know, if you're watching this video in the future, you can probably follow the links below and see for yourself. You know, it's definitely a possibility. Now we're going to have a quick peek at the free battle pass that they have here. The early access battle pass will be provided free of charge, as they say here. The experience that you gain is from normal means, like finishing matches and so on and so forth. And yeah, you got like 26 days to do it. You can't click on these rewards to see what they are, but you can see that this is most likely an icon. That's probably a spray. That's probably an emote. Icon. Or I don't know if that's... No, that's the skin. That's a skin, that's maybe a skin, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at here, okay? But these are the rewards. It's like a very bare-bones system, like you can't really see what they are. And then the final reward is this one. Yeah, so it is a skin. These are skins. That's the Holy Warrior skin for that guy, Rose Droid skin for that guy. That's the spray. You can see the picture over there. Oh, okay, there's a little icon here, right? The little shirt. That's a skin as well. So it's cool that all the stuff that you can get is right here in the game for free. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. So if you do enjoy this game and you do just play this game a little bit, you can get everything that's available without spending a single cent. I dig that. And yeah, overall, my impressions are pretty decent, man. You know, you can say it if you want to, that it's a clone of Overwatch, but I mean, it does do things differently. It's third person, so you get to see the characters more. Some of the characters are interesting. They've clearly got their own lore set up here. And I mean, like, for aesthetic purposes, I think most of this was a win. Like, some of these characters really do appeal to me, and they look kind of cool, man. They look kind of sick. And if they add skins and stuff over time, if they keep improving the game, I mean, I assume they will if people keep playing the game, then it'll just be all the better and all the sweeter. Yeah, so overall, pretty positive. I enjoyed looking at these characters. I enjoyed looking at the different abilities and stuff like that too. So, if you guys have played this, you can let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if you like the look of the characters, if this is the kind of game that you like to play. Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts were. Because again, mine were pretty positive. If you'd like to support me, you can find my links below. That includes my Ko-fi website if you want to throw money at me, or the Twitch stream if you want to come check my live streams out. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. Check back here soon for more. Most importantly, happy Stormstriking, my dudes. And happy previewing those characters. Happy that.